Hello and welcome. I was not going to jump into this, man. I was going to let it go, but then I started seeing the response from actual like comic book creators, professionals, whatever you want to call them, to this dude's rant. So this is a comic book store owner. You know, yeah, you might remember back in 2017, 2018, when criticisms from comic book readers. Hold on. Maybe I know a comic book reader somewhere here, somewhere around here. Oh, look, there's a comic book, and there's a reader holding it. Isn't that amazing? I digress. And comic book readers who are going, hey, your book stinks, please do better, were told, well, you're not our customer. Our customer is the store that buys the comic book. Okay? So now we have a comic book store owner talking about this stuff. And the response to him is basically the same response that the actual readers, the people who enable this guy to enable the other people to write their books, he's getting the same kind of response. The same mean-spiritedness, the same, oh, holier than thou, we know more than you do, you're just some guy, and we're going to mock the way you look. There's a lot of that in the comments about this video. So let's watch the first couple seconds of this, and I'll shut up for a moment.
Most of these new writers don't have the love of comics like these older writers had. And all they care about is, how can I put myself in the book? No, we don't care what you would do if you were Iron Man. We don't care who you are. You're writing Tony Stark. You're not writing yourself in a book.
And we're going to stop there, because that kind of gets to the gist of a lot of this stuff is a lot of new comic books, like go read a modern Spider-Man book. That guy that they're calling Peter Parker is not Peter Parker. I don't know who he is, but he has not been Peter Parker for 20 or so something years now at this point. It's ridiculous. So this guy is making the same complaints that a lot of people back in 2017 were making. A lot of people in 2018 were making. And the people that are making that, which includes me, I think I've been making comments similar to these since I started talking about comic books, which I think was like late 2017, 2018, something like that. So, here's just like a sample of some stuff that the guy who posted this little clip was getting. Gail Simone seems cool. But like, here's Jamal. I go, who is this lovely individual? He's already mocking him. Here's, I don't know who Comic Book Herald is, but they seem like they're a nice person. And then Jimmy Palmiotti, he wrote this whole tweet. Hey, I tell people, read about your character before you start writing them. Deleted this post because of the bad energy. Okay. Yeah. So, let's see what Donny Cates, who you might recall he had accidental and is not entirely there anymore. Don't you hate how when you go to the hardware store, the guy behind the counter tells you how much hammers suck? No, that doesn't happen, Donnie. But what does happen is you go in there and you're like, man, I'm trying to find this thing. And I'm assuming it's a good hardware store. Maybe Donnie Cates goes to bad hardware stores where you can't actually talk to the staff or something. Like if I go down to, well, it used to be an Ace. It's a True Value now. Down the road from me, about 15 minutes away. You know, I've went in there looking for like random obscure things, and they're like, "Oh yeah, hey, that's right over here. I'll walk you over there, and you probably don't want this one or this one for these reasons, but that one right there is probably exactly the part that you're looking for, and here's the reason why." That's what a store owner does. That's what a good clerk does. They tell you, "Hey, this thing here that you're looking at, it may not be exactly the thing you want. In fact, that one over there just is kind of trash. You shouldn't buy that one. But this other one, give that a shot." Like, that's literally what they do in hardware stores, bro. Like, I don't understand where he's coming from. He has never been in a hardware store, I guess. Or he would know how this works. And then Joel Eigel again, he's going to be real shocked about how all comics have been written and how writing in general works. His business is dying because he refuses to change with the times. So here we go. This is back to that, the stores or the customer. He's telling his customer, die. He's telling his customer, die. He's telling his customer, please die. Then I saw this great comment here. Imagine thinking the reason is dying is the shop owners are not happy with the bad books. And then this picture kind of says it all. Right here. My shop is closed. Let me break this down. The top, and these are recent. That looks like a relatively recent X-Men book cover right there. See the big X in the corner? Western comics from like the last year. Manga. Warhammer. Sold out. Like what's over there? Is that like a can of spray primer? Like there's nothing left. It's just obliterated. Those look like some mini carry cases down there. There's nothing left, bro. Western Comics looks completely untouched. I wonder why this store went out of business. I wonder why they can't move this material at 75% off. So now store owners are getting the same treatment the rest of us got. So welcome to being a plebe, store owner, dude. And I'm sorry people are making fun of you because whatever. Like you don't deserve it, man. You're living this every day. You come into work, you try to hawk books to people, and those people are giving you feedback of, yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, that sucks. And the people who are making that stuff, they don't want to tell you, they don't want to listen to you. They don't want to believe what you're saying. They just want to make fun of you. Who these same people have said in the past are their direct customer. What a crock. Anyway, you all take care of yourselves. You have a great one. Bye bye.